What is going on, guys? My name is Chase, and welcome back to Intelligent Money Investing. And today we are doing something a little bit different because there has been a lot of stuff going on in the financial community, whether that's in real estate or stock investing. And I kind of want to cover that because there's been a lot of different things from a lot of different channels that you're probably hearing buzz around YouTube and Twitter and Instagram right now, but around these big content creators, and that's going to include Grant Cardone, Meet Kevin, Michael J. Investing, and probably the biggest stock market investor on here, Jeremy from Financial Education. So there's two big controversies I want to go over. The first one's going to be this Michael J versus Financial Education, Jeremy. And then the second one is going to be talking about Grant Cardone suing Meet Kevin, two big real estate investors. So you definitely don't want to miss either of those. And I just want to start by getting in here and talking about this whole controversy, how it started, and what I think is going to come of it. So really what happened with the Michael J, if you guys don't know Michael J, he's a great YouTuber, friend of mine, just from online. I've messaged with him through Discord and things like that. Kind of been following his channel since he was definitely far under 1,000 subscribers, and now he's crushing it over at about 11,000 right now. And 2 days ago, I think basically 2 nights ago, he made a video saying stop buying Jeremy's stocks, kind of calling out Jeremy from Financial Education, poking a little bit of fun at him, talking about his stock picks, talking about his research, kind of stuff like that. And Jeremy actually made a response video to him, kind of poking fun at him, saying that he totally agrees that nobody should just buy into his stocks. And really, where this came from is because Robinhood has a feature where it allows you to see what other stocks people are buying when they buy a specific stock, and most of the time with those, you're going to see some in the same sector. Like you'll probably see the FANG stocks recommended and bought together. You'll see utility stocks recommended and bought together. But there's stocks like Callaway Golf being recommended with other of Jeremy's stock picks. So that really happened, and people were buying those likely just because he made those picks. And Jeremy kind of reinforced what Michael said. Michael's was a little bit more harsh with him. I definitely agreed with the sentiment behind it, and you absolutely do want to do your due diligence, especially when going off of somebody on YouTube. Like you don't know what these people know on YouTube. You don't know what I know. You definitely want to do your research before you go into some investment opportunity or anything that you find online. You got to do your research, guys. You don't want to throw your money around. You work so hard for these dollars that you have to invest. You definitely don't want to lose them when it's on somebody else. So that's really what's been happening with these two. There was a response back and forth here, and I'd say it was a pretty positive, pretty much resolved situation. And one thing to note is that Michael J's video is absolutely performing. It's got about 13,000 views in 2 days, which is fantastic for his channel. He gets a couple thousand views a video, but this is like 4 to 5 times that. And as we can see from his social blade here, he is pretty much going like 5 times his normal views here, and about 10 times his normal subscribers, obviously, because a couple 100,000 subscriber channel shouted him out. That stuff's going to happen. He's going to blow up like that. And one thing to note here is that we did kind of get a little jab in that video as well from Jeremy. He was kind of talking about how a lot of people don't make videos on him and don't really have valid complaints about it. So if I Google financial education here, we pop up, go down a little bit, and here's a video that I made pretty much talking about how his $1,000 course that he was selling, obviously 9 months ago now, is not worth that money to me, and that people should just go buy a book instead. He said that a lot of people make videos like that. I kind of pretty much talking about me because mine was pretty popular back like 9 months ago, and with that, he was basically dismissing that I had any point there. He said he doesn't believe it was valid and that I was just trying to get views. Obviously, I don't think that's the case, and what I really don't think he wanted to happen was really recognize that the value that he provides in these ridiculous courses is not up to $1,000. Buy the Intelligent Investor. Buy a stock market book for $10. Go do something for free at your local library. Don't use that $1,000 to invest and get your financial base. Don't use $1,000 to buy into this course. But beyond that, I want to get into the next thing that we're talking about, and that's going to be Meet Kevin versus Grant Cardone. Now, this is really interesting for me because Meet Kevin, he's a really interesting YouTuber in the real estate investing space, provides a ton of interesting content on his channel, and I really enjoy his videos. He goes in a pretty much variety of content. You really get to see the back end of a lot of the stuff he does, which is really cool. He runs a real estate brokerage and also makes YouTube videos, obviously, and you can really see his thought process behind a lot of his businesses, which is really cool. So a few days ago, I believe he's taking the video down now. I think it was for Christmas. He did a video where him and a bunch of other people dressed up as elves, I believe, or Santa, something like that, and went to Grant Cardone's headquarters, who is also a YouTuber, big real estate investor who it's pretty kind of known for a little bit of not I shouldn't say shady deals, but is really known for doing a lot of high commission work where he takes a large percentage of his investors like profits when they're doing deals together. He makes them a lot of money and takes a big portion of that himself. I'm not 100% sure on the business practices, and that's something you can watch Kevin's channel to learn more about. So, which I definitely suggest you do after this video. But essentially, they brought a bunch of flowers over for Christmas to the Cardone headquarters and got kicked out. I believe he might be getting sued for harassment, or maybe it's because of all the videos he has on Grant Cardone on his YouTube page. He did in this video, I watched the whole thing. He did not specify the exact reason why he's getting sued. He just said that it's going to happen, and Grant Cardone's trying to silence him because he did call out a lot of his shadier business practices. So it's really going to be an interesting situation to see unfold. And what I did notice, I looked up everybody's social blade numbers, and it hasn't really affected any of the other guys other than Michael J to this point, these big controversies that are going on with them. And Meet Kevin is also getting sued by Dave Ramsey right now for calling out some of his business practices as well. Two of the big names that he's targeted for some expose videos, and just kind of spreading information have been those two names, Dave Ramsey and Grant Cardone, and has lawsuits against him in both. And really going forward, it's going to be interesting to see the precedent that the lawsuit between Meet Kevin and Grant Cardone provides, because that is pretty much him trying to silence a content creator because he made a critique video on him on YouTube and gave his opinion about his business practices. So I'm really interested to see what happens with that. I think it'd be a huge violation of free speech if me, Kevin, was to lose that lawsuit, but that's just my opinion, and I'd love to learn more details about it. I want to have a conversation with you guys in the comments down below what you think about these two little controversies that are going on YouTube. It's a pretty exciting time, honestly. I've never really seen much drama in this community that gets much much buzz, so it's interesting. I wanted to cover it because a lot of the guys in my Discord that you can join in the link down below were very confused and weren't really sure what was going on because not everybody follows all four channels, and it's really tough to kind of keep everything straight when you only know maybe one or two of the people involved in all this drama. So I figured I'd summarize it all for you guys. All right, that's what I've got for you guys today. Please hit that like button, subscribe if you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.